Ever notice your legs feeling a little heavier lately? Or the stairs that used to be easy now seem to take just a bit more effort? Maybe your favorite morning walk feels shorter, or your arms don't lift the groceries quite as easily as before. It's not laziness, and it's not your fault. What you're feeling is something nearly everyone over 50 experiences, a quiet process called sarcopenia. It simply means gradual muscle loss that creeps in with age, often without any warning at all. But here's the good news. New science shows it's not a one-way road. You can actually rebuild much of what time has taken away, naturally, safely, and without expensive supplements. Your muscles are still listening, they just need the right signals to wake up again. If this sounds like something you felt too, you're not alone. And that's why we're here. Tap that thumbs up if you'd like more gentle tips like this. Now, let's talk about what you can start doing today. A few years ago, researchers at the University of Tokyo followed more than 2,000 adults over the age of 60. They discovered something remarkable. People who regularly included certain everyday foods in their diet lost about 70% less muscle over 5 years than those who didn't. These weren't exotic powders or pricey protein shakes. They were simple foods you can find in any American grocery store, from the canned goods aisle to the produce section. The secret wasn't in the cost. It was in the combination. Nutrients that work together to switch your body back into muscle-building mode. That's what this video is about. Not medical advice or quick fixes, but practical steps backed by real studies that show how ordinary meals can support your strength, balance, and energy as you age. Think of it as a friendly guide to rebuilding your body's foundation, one plate at a time. Before we begin, I'd love to know, how old are you, and what's your go-to protein food these days? Leave a quick comment below. I read everyone. It helps build this circle of seniors supporting each other's health journeys. Now, let's get started with number 7, a food most people overlook, yet it might just be your body's secret muscle ally. Number 7. Sardines. The tiny fish with mighty muscles. You might wrinkle your nose at sardines, but these little silver fish might be one of the best kept secrets for keeping your muscles strong after 60. Most people pass them by in the canned goods aisle, never realizing they're loaded with exactly what aging muscles need: steady protein, essential fats, and nutrients that make every cell in your body work better. Sardines may be small, but they carry a big punch when it comes to muscle health. Each small can of sardines delivers around 25 grams of complete protein, meaning it includes all the amino acids your body needs to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. As we age, our bodies don't use protein as efficiently as they used to, so every bit counts. That's where sardines shine. They're gentle on digestion and packed with nutrients that help your body actually use the protein you eat. They're also one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, the kind called EPA and DHA, which help lower inflammation in muscle tissue. That's critical because chronic inflammation quietly weakens muscles over time, making recovery slower after everyday activities like gardening, cleaning, or a long walk at the park. In fact, studies show that seniors who consume omega-3s regularly have stronger muscle fibers and better balance. Sardines add another unique bonus: vitamin D3. Just one small can can give you more than a third of your daily need. And vitamin D is a key player in how your body turns protein into muscle. Without enough of it, your muscles simply don't respond as well to exercise or nutrition. And there's one more underappreciated nutrient hiding in sardines: CoQ10, a natural compound that helps your cells produce energy. Our levels of CoQ10 drop with age, which is one reason many people feel slower or more easily fatigued. Sardines help replenish it naturally, supporting not only your muscles but also your heart and brain. If you haven't tried them in years, it might be time to give them a second chance. You don't have to eat them plain. Mash them on whole grain toast with a little avocado, or toss them into a salad with olive oil, lemon, and cracked pepper. The healthy fats from the olive oil and avocado actually help your body absorb more vitamin D. Aim for 2 to 3 servings a week, spaced out over different days. And if the flavour feels too strong at first, start with sardines packed in tomato sauce. It's milder and adds an extra dose of antioxidants. Don't let the size fool you. These tiny fish carry the power to keep your muscles active, your energy steady, and your body feeling years younger. Now, let's move on to number 6. A plant-based protein that's been strengthening bodies for centuries, even before modern science could explain why. Number 6, Tempeh, the ancient plant protein that's easier to digest than meat. Tempeh might look simple, a beige block made from soybeans, but it's one of the most remarkable foods you can add to your plate after 60. Originating from Indonesia, tempeh has been a staple there for centuries, long before nutrition science ever tried to explain why it's so powerful. What makes it special isn't just the protein, it's the way that protein is transformed through natural fermentation, turning ordinary soybeans into something your body can digest and absorb with ease. As we age, our stomach acid levels naturally decline. That makes it harder to break down heavy proteins like steak or chicken, even if we're eating enough. Tempeh solves that problem beautifully. During fermentation, friendly bacteria pre-digest the soybeans, breaking complex proteins into smaller pieces that your body can use right away. That means your muscles get more of the nutrition you're actually eating, without the bloating or heaviness that often comes after a meat-heavy meal. Each serving of tempeh provides all 9 essential amino acids, just like meat, along with unique plant compounds such as genistein and natural probiotics. These work together to protect your muscle fibers from breaking down while supporting healthy hormone balance, something that becomes especially important after menopause or andropause. In a Cornell University study, older adults who added tempeh to their diets showed roughly 30% less muscle breakdown compared to those who didn't. That's not magic, it's biology working the way it's meant to. When given the right fuel, preparing tempeh is simple and surprisingly versatile. Steam it first for about 10 minutes to soften the texture, then pan-fry lightly until golden brown. Cooking it with a touch of turmeric and black pepper doesn't just add flavour. Those spices actually boost protein absorption and reduce inflammation. Try crumbling it into pasta sauce, slicing it into a sandwich, or tossing cubes into a stir-fry with vegetables from your garden or local market. Tempeh is proof that strength doesn't have to come from steak. Sometimes, the most nourishing foods are the ones that have quietly sustained generations. Coming up next, we'll look at another humble staple that delivers slow, steady energy for your muscles, and it might already be sitting in your pantry. Number 5. Lentils, the slow-release fuel for long-lasting strength. If protein powders are like a quick spark, lentils are more like a steady campfire, slow, warm, and lasting. While many supplements give you a fast protein spike that fades within hours, lentils feed your muscles in a gentle quinoa extended rhythm that can last up to 6 hours. That's exactly what aging muscles need, a steady stream of nourishment rather than a short burst that disappears too soon. Lentils are one of the most balanced foods on the planet, a mix of plant protein, fiber, and minerals that support strength and stability. Each cup of cooked lentils provides around 18 grams of protein, but what makes them stand out isn't the amount, it's the timing. The protein in lentils digests slowly, keeping your body in a muscle-building mode for most of the day. That means even during a quiet afternoon nap or an evening walk, your muscles are still being gently fueled and repaired. They also contain a special kind of starch that works behind the scenes. It's called resistant starch, and when it reaches your large intestine, your gut bacteria transform it into a short-chain fatty acid called butyrate. Butyrate is like a quiet handyman inside your body. It reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity, and helps your muscles pull in nutrients more efficiently. The fiber in lentils plays its own role, keeping blood sugar levels steady and preventing the energy crashes that can make your legs feel heavy or tired. For older adults, that steady energy can make the difference between feeling sluggish and feeling capable all day long. To get the most out of lentils, soak them overnight before cooking. It softens them, makes them easier to digest, and reduces compounds that can block protein absorption. Red or yellow lentils are the easiest on the stomach and cook quickly, perfect for a simple meal on a busy day. Try simmering them with a bit of cumin, garlic, and olive oil, or adding a strip of seaweed for extra minerals. And on a cool evening, there's nothing quite like a warm bowl of lentil soup. It's comforting, filling, and quietly rebuilding your strength with every bite. Your muscles will thank you, one spoonful at a time. Up next, we'll look at a creamy classic that not only fuels your muscles but also supports the gut health that helps them grow. Greek yogurt. 4. Greek yogurt, double-action protein with probiotic power. Few foods work as hard for your muscles as a simple bowl of Greek yogurt. It's one of those everyday staples that quietly delivers a powerful 1-2 punch, what I like to call the dual protein effect. Inside each spoonful, there are 2 types of protein doing different jobs for your body. The first, whey protein, acts fast. It rushes nutrients to your muscles right after you eat, helping them rebuild and recover. The second, casein protein, works slowly. It forms a gentle gel in your stomach, releasing amino acids over several hours. Together, they keep your muscles in growth and repair mode for most of the day, or all night if you enjoy it before bed. That steady stream of nourishment is especially important after 60, when your body doesn't process protein as efficiently as it used to. Greek yogurt makes that easier. No blender, no powder, just a creamy, real food source of both quick and lasting energy for your muscles. And here's something even more fascinating. The live cultures inside Greek yogurt, the probiotics, don't just help your gut. They also help your muscles. Recent research shows that certain probiotic strains can improve how your body absorbs amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. In other words, a healthier gut helps you get more out of every bite of protein. It's one of those hidden connections between digestion and strength that's easy to overlook. Greek yogurt also happens to be rich in leucine, an amino acid that acts like a switch for muscle building. You need about 3 grams of leucine in a meal to turn that switch on, and a single cup of Greek yogurt gets you most of the way there. Add a handful of almonds or a spoonful of hemp seeds, and you've got the perfect combination for recovery and muscle repair. Try enjoying it after a morning walk or a light resistance workout, topped with frozen berries and a drizzle of honey. The berries bring antioxidants to calm muscle inflammation, while the honey helps your body shuttle protein into muscle cells more efficiently. And before bed, a few bites of Greek yogurt can quietly protect your muscles through the night while you rest. It's comfort food that actually strengthens you from the inside out, creamy, familiar, and full of quiet science working in your favor. Next, we'll explore a grain that behaves like a protein powerhouse, one that's been sustaining strength for centuries. Quinoa. The 3. Quinoa, the complete grain that acts like meat. Many people think quinoa is just a trendy health food for vegans, but this humble grain can actually rival a steak when it comes to usable protein. What makes quinoa special is its balance. It's one of the few plant foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. That means it's a complete protein, something rare in the plant world. For older adults who may not want heavy meats every day, quinoa is a gentle, versatile alternative that still gives your muscles the fuel they crave. Quinoa's protein is also highly efficient. Nutritionists call it high biological value, which means your body can turn more of it directly into muscle tissue rather than losing it in digestion. And it's not just about the protein. Quinoa is rich in an amino acid called lysine, which plays a key role in repairing muscle fibers and supporting connective tissue. Most grains don't have much lysine, which is why they can't match quinoa's muscle benefits. But here's where quinoa gets even more interesting. Scientists studying Peruvian communities, where quinoa has been eaten daily for thousands of years, found that older adults there maintained exceptional muscle mass well into their 70s and 80s. Later, Russian researchers discovered that quinoa contains natural compounds called X-disteroids, plant-based molecules that act a bit like natural anabolic agents. These compounds help your body turn protein into muscle more efficiently, especially when combined with light physical activity. It's a simple, natural way to help your body stay strong without needing supplements or powders. To make quinoa even better, prepare it the right way. Rinse it well under water to remove any bitter coating, then toast it for a few minutes in a dry pan before cooking. That light toasting brings out a warm, nutty flavor and can increase its antioxidant value. Try cooking it in low-sodium chicken or vegetable broth instead of plain water for added minerals and taste. A drizzle of olive oil or a squeeze of lemon at the end makes it feel fresh and satisfying. Enjoy a cup of quinoa at least 5 times a week. Mix it into salads, soups, or even breakfast bowls with nuts and fruit. It's easy to digest, delicious, and quietly powerful. Coming up next, we'll look at a seed so nutrient-dense that scientists call it one of nature's most complete proteins, hemp seeds, your new best friend for daily muscle recovery. 2. Hemp seeds, the cleanest, most complete protein on Earth. Could the world's best protein really come from a tiny seed? It might surprise you, but hemp seeds are one of the purest, most efficient sources of muscle-building nutrition you can eat, especially after 60. Unlike many plant proteins that your body struggles to absorb, the protein in hemp seeds is almost identical to the protein found in your own blood plasma. That means your body recognizes it instantly and puts it to work, with almost no waste. In fact, studies show that your body can digest and use up to 95% of the protein in hemp seeds, far more than from meat, beans, or powders. Each spoonful of hemp seeds delivers a perfect blend of all 20 amino acids, including the 9 essential ones your body can't make on its own. They're also rich in arginine, an amino acid that converts to nitric oxide inside your body. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens your blood vessels, improving circulation and helping more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles. Better blood flow means stronger recovery after exercise, less stiffness, and that subtle feeling of lightness when you move throughout the day. Another reason hemp seeds shine is their natural balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Most diets today have far too much omega-6, which can promote inflammation. Hemp seeds, however, fall right in the anti-inflammatory sweet spot with a 3-to-1 ratio that supports heart health, joint mobility, and muscle repair all at once. That's a rare balance that nature gets exactly right. The best part is how simple they are to use. You don't need to cook them. In fact, you shouldn't, since heat can destroy their delicate oils. Sprinkle a few tablespoons over your morning oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Blend them into a smoothie, or toss them on a salad for a gentle nutty crunch. Keep them in the freezer to preserve their freshness and flavor. Just 3 tablespoons a day can keep your muscles young, your energy steady, and your body quietly rebuilding itself from the inside out. And as we move to our final food, we'll look at something even more familiar. A breakfast favorite that's been waiting to prove it's the ultimate muscle-building meal. Eggs. The V1. Eggs. The perfect food for rebuilding muscle at any age. Forget the egg white trend. The yolk is where the magic happens. For years, people were told to toss out the yolk and keep only the whites, thinking it was the healthier choice. But new research has turned that idea upside down. Whole eggs, yolk and all, actually trigger about 40 to 45% more muscle protein synthesis than egg whites alone. In simple terms, your body builds more muscle from a whole egg than from the same amount of protein in whites only. The reason? The nutrients in the yolk work together with the protein in the white to unlock your body's full muscle-building potential. Eggs are nature's perfect package, rich in leucine, the amino acid that acts like a switch for muscle repair. Every large egg provides around 1.4 grams of leucine, which means 2 eggs at breakfast can get you nearly all you need to start your body's rebuilding process for the day. The yolk also delivers choline, a nutrient that helps your brain communicate with your muscles by supporting nerve signals that control movement and coordination. Add in vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids, and you've got a food that strengthens your muscles, supports your balance, and even helps maintain energy levels as you move through your day. Here's something fascinating. Scientists call it the morning muscle memory effect. When you eat protein-rich foods like eggs first thing in the morning, your body becomes more efficient at using protein from later meals throughout the day. That means breakfast doesn't just start your day. It sets your muscles up to stay stronger all day long. To get the most out of your eggs, cook them gently. Soft-boiled or poached keeps the proteins easy to absorb and preserves nutrients in the yolk. If you like them scrambled, use low heat and a touch of butter or olive oil. Pair them with colourful veggies like spinach, tomatoes, or bell peppers for an extra boost of antioxidants. They're simple, familiar, and powerful, just like you. 2 whole eggs in the morning can do more for your strength than any expensive supplement ever could. And as we wrap up this list, remember, staying strong after 60 isn't about chasing youth. It's about giving your body the right fuel to keep living fully, every single day. When you look back at the 7 foods we've covered, you'll notice a beautiful pattern. Each one brings something unique to your table. And together, they cover nearly every building block your muscles need to stay strong. Sardines bring omega-3s and vitamin D for energy and recovery. Tempeh and lentils offer plant-based protein and gut-friendly fiber. Greek yogurt adds probiotics and leucine for daily repair. Quinoa supplies a full spectrum of amino acids, while hemp seeds bring circulation-boosting arginine and anti-inflammatory fats. And of course, eggs, the simplest food of all, tie it all together with the perfect balance of nutrients to rebuild from the inside out. Muscle loss isn't an inevitable part of aging. It's simply a sign that your body needs the right fuel. Small chemachin, consistent choices, the foods you eat each day, not the extremes, are what rebuild your strength over time. So here's where to begin. Don't overhaul your whole diet overnight. Just start with 1 new food this week. Maybe a scoop of Greek yogurt after your morning walk, or a sprinkle of hemp seeds on your salad. Notice how your body feels. Maybe more steady, more energized, more capable. Share your experience in the comments or with someone close to you who might need encouragement. Sometimes, a simple conversation about food and health can spark hope in someone else's day. Age doesn't decide how strong you are. Your choices do. And today, by learning and taking even one small step, you've already made the first one. Stay curious, stay gentle with yourself, and remember, every meal is another chance to rebuild from within. Stay strong and stay young at heart. I'm grateful you chose to be here today. Take what feels right, leave what doesn't, and keep moving forward with kindness and curiosity.